Alright guys, we're going to start the video off a little different. We're in the 96 Saleen and 021. So it's 96021, and got a special guest, Mike with 3 E's right there.
What's up?
So he drove all the way from Maryland yesterday, and what time did you get here? Like at 2 o'clock?
Like noon.
So anyway, yesterday was just such a bad day for us. The camera was at the shop, so we didn't record any of it. But Brent and I got back in town from our trip. We delivered Rick Phillips' 96 Red Fire Vert that you all just saw in the previous video. And so we were taking the truck back to the airport, the rental, and got back to New Albany, and the V6 right here broke down. The harmonic balancer got loose and it rubbed through the crank position sensor, so it like wouldn't fire. So we broke down like a half a mile from an auto parts store, so we walked and got a coil pack. We thought that was it. That wasn't it. So we figured that out. So anyway, we had to go back to Brent's house, get his brother's truck, go all the way back to my house, get the trailer, and then get the trailer down the street to the white car, and then we put it on the trailer and brought it to the shop. So we're gonna fix that later today, and I'll show you guys the sensor, because it was fucked up. I can't believe it even ran like it did. But so anyway, Mike came in and we were broke down. So Mike was like, "Hey man, what's your location?" He's like, I'm an hour out. We're like, all right, cool. Well, fucking Mike just shows up, just drives down the road while we're on the side of the road, broke down. So he drove us back to Brent's house to get the other truck. So anyway, Mike's in town. He's going to spend, what, a whole week, I guess? Whole week, so Christmas and everything. So we're going to get him Christmas presents. And speaking of Christmas presents, I know you probably don't watch this, Gina, but Christian, which is who bought the Saleen from us. So we're taking it down to Florida in the next 2 weeks, the first week of January. And they sent us a Christmas card. So this is Christian right here. Look at him. Just so happy. Look at him. He loves it down there in Florida. So they sent us this Christmas card. Did he send you one, Mike?
I don't know. I gotta check my mail.
So anyway, they're missing us this holiday season. So we're gonna go down there and surprise them with this Saleen, and we're gonna go down there and beach it with them for probably about a week. Unfortunately, Mike is not gonna be able to go because he's in the Army. He's got to be back to base on January 4th, right?
Yep.
Which is actually Kyle's girlfriend's birthday. I don't know how I remember that, but anyway, I don't know. So Kyle, if you're watching this, I remember your girlfriend's birthday and your birthday. So anyway, enough of that shit. We're just we went rock climbing last night. Let me show you some pictures. It's pretty intense. So we Brent and I went on a 1,500 mile road trip, came home, and then went rock climbing. So I'm just like dead as hell today. And then Mike drove, what, 700, about 20 miles?
Yeah.
720. So we were just all dead from driving. So Mike and I got a little nap last night, but we went rock climbing. Turn it like this. So that's Mike in the upper left. That's me. Oh. And then that's Brent right below me right here. Brent, Tyler, Mike, and this is Warren. You guys seen him in a couple videos. Warren's grabbing the clamshell right there. So anyway, it was pretty intense. It was fun. That's Warren's girlfriend. I was supposed to take a picture of us, but took selfies instead. So we're just hanging out. It's pretty cool. It honestly, inside the warehouse, it looked like a body shop. There was so much dust because of all the chalk you put on your hands and all that. Anyway, I didn't know how to start the video just because Mike came into town. We didn't video yesterday, all that stuff. So I just want to show you the Christmas card and the Saleen. So we got the shop cleaned up, and we're going to put this bad boy on the lift, do oil change, TR6 spark plugs, fuel filter, and then we're going to go test drive it with you guys because it gets loaded up way too much. So why don't you go ahead and start it up, Mikey? we'll show you guys that in a little bit. Alright, we're going to get this on the lift and we'll be back. Just stock Saleen suspension under here.
Yep, Tony's, even quad shocks.
Some zip tie madness right there. So we're going to change out the fuel filter right here. It looks rusty, but that's just the actual bracket that holds it. So the fuel filter is actually right here. So we already got all the parts. We got TR6 spark plugs, all that stuff. We'll show you guys before we install. The car runs all right. I think it needs a tune, but if you start it up and then turn it off, it doesn't want to start back up unless you have the fucking throttle body fully opened. So, damn, dude, they jacked it all up right here. We'll probably straighten that up for you, Christian. Maybe put some undercoating, sand all this rust off, and then put some undercoating on there or something. I don't know. We're just gonna, work on it as we go. And we gotta call Christian and FaceTime him and stuff and see exactly what he wants us to do to him. So, so we got the conies right here, and then we got the real Saleen stamped lemons.
Like the e-brakes on.
Yep. So perfect. I love these mags. So I think this. All right. Actually, Mike looked up the numbers in the book. What was this car, Mike? 355 gears installed?
Yeah, I think that was it.
355 and Ford leather. So the actual cloth leather or cloth seats, someone actually put them in there. Steve did not put those in himself. Which, someone could have bought this car brand new, and someone could have had another, non-Saleen, maybe like a GT, and they wanted the cloth seats switched out. So I don't know. Anyway, the interior is clean, so it doesn't matter. What's up, Mike?
They give you a wheel lock key?
A wheel lock key? Yeah, we got those in stock.
Okay.
Paint's pretty shitty on it. It's real dry right here. It's missing the Saleen door moldings right there. We're just going with the car. We're not trying to pick it, but we're just trying to point out what's wrong with it. It's missing the actual grills and the fins in the front and rear bumper. Got some zip ties hanging there. This exhaust tip's kind of bent, so we might readjust it. We're just trying to fix it up as best as we can. We're just going to spend a day on it. Brent actually is running back to the junkyard again. Brent just picked up this XJ hatch for the 99. We busted the one out. So we're going to do that because we're going to take Mike Jeeping. He's never been Jeeping. So maybe we'll finally do a video of showing us Jeeping. So this is Mike's 99 Saleen. Some of you older subscribers that have been here a while, you all know that a year ago from today, Mike drove this all the way from Maryland again, and we did the video of the Saleen suspension overhaul, where we took all the suspension off the front, did the Steeda X2 ball joints, all that stuff in the front end. So it's still going great. We installed the caster camera plates, all that. So I'll link that video at the end of this video if you guys want to check that out. He did just put the BBSs on it like the day before he left. And we're going to wash this thing up later, and then we're going to do some maybe rolling shots or something of that. So right now Brent's taking out the 98 Cobra wheels that we picked up. We're going to sandblast. Yeah, we're going to get them sandblasted and paint them. I don't know if we're going to put them on Babs or what, but it's always cool to have some 98s in the shop. We might put them on the trailer.
Yeah.
So Brent's making room. He's going to get a... that leak all over the place?
No, not all over the place. It was already leaking. He's
gonna go pick up a door and a fender for the his daily XJ. We got 3 Jeeps, so it's hard to keep up with them all. So anyway, Mike and I are gonna do oil change first, and call Christian, go over that, and we'll be back, and we'll show you guys. You all aren't gonna miss out on anything, so we'll be right back. All right, Mike, explain what we got here.
So I don't know, it's either aftermarket shit or since it's an early build car, it's Coney stuff that I guess Saleen used whatever was on the fucking shelf that day. But we're just checking it out, going over a couple things. Tyler kind of went over everything underneath.
All right, let's get in there. It's missing the nuts. Here, let's do this side. On both sides, it is missing the nuts that hold the motor mount down. Do you get it on there? And in the front, we noticed this, guys. You're gonna love this. This is a TK Blow special. Look at this. Just fucking not even the right size. This is just sitting there like that. So someone has. Damn it. Oh well, fuck it. Someone's had this K-member out before. You can tell by the bolts. So it honestly, it needs a restoration underneath. I mean, the outside you can get it repainted and stuff, but it's not going to change this. So you need a restoration. Check out this Pro Charger, the intercooler. It looks nice. It's got nice brackets right here. That's good. Piping looks actually done well. I wouldn't agree on these maybe, but I guess it's holding up. Here's a little jerry rig bracket right there. But hey, it works. Actually, that's actually really nice and sturdy, so I'm gonna take that back, what I said. Just looks kind of weird. No fog lights. Steve took those all out. But yeah, it just needs some undercoating maybe, and fix the pinch welds up because they're bent. And yeah, so like I said in the last segment, we're gonna call Christian and go over everything with him and see what he actually wants us to do. We're still doing oil change and spark plugs and fuel filter. So we're gonna get that taken care of now. Probably undo the exhaust, put my stand under here to lift that up because that's hanging down way too low. And yeah, so we want to take the wheel off and look at all the brakes and stuff like that. All right, so Mike just got the front mags off and we're just inspecting everything's kind of just crusty, but everything's good. Ball joints, you know, they could use replaced, but they're not gonna fall off, so it's all good. We did just drain the oil. Over here we got our goodies. We're gonna put Mobile One in it, new filter, oil change, some injector cleaner, fuel system cleaner. So what do you think of the car so far?
It's a good deal, I like it.
It is a good deal. We only paid $4,000 for the whole car, and the blower's worth about what, $2,500, $3,000.
Yeah.
So, and the mags are worth about $1,000. So it's a good deal. I mean, yeah, there's some stuff wrong with it. You know, it's not the best paint. The side's been painted before and stuff like that. But anyway, it was just a good deal. I mean, you get what you pay for. So I think it's a good deal. So anyway, we're going to lower it down and add the fresh fluids and do the spark plugs.